Let's have an air view of the Vatican. Everybody knows the snake building, of course. Snake eyes, snake head, snake name. So this will probably be a snake instead of a reptilian. Let's take a look at the colors of the parasitic overlay. Black, white and red. Isis, Osiris, Ra, Jachin and Boaz. Let's zoom out. It seems to me that the river is the body of the snake. Let's go back to our little blue ball flying in space. Imagine this is the only movement the Earth is making. Wouldn't all the rivers be going in the same direction in a straight line? Okay, let's do an experiment. Left side is the altitude and top side is 10 time frames. Take the movement of the Earth and divide it in 10 time frames. Let's take a look at the altitude in the first time frame, second time frame, third time frame, and so on. Gives you this graphic. So what does this mean? Let's say you are on a motionless planet and an airplane is passing by in a straight line. Now you are on a moving Earth making an 8 form. Now let's say you think you are on a motionless planet. How would you perceive the airplane? Now you understand why everything is moving in waves. So why is water not flowing in straight lines? That is because the Earth is wobbling, of course. So rivers are making this pattern, the snake pattern, the apep energy. Take a look at this shape. It's almost like a dagger in the snake. What if the snake was the river? Are they tapping energy from the water? Let's go back to the ending of my previous video, where I showed the movement of the black sun. And Rome is the center of this movement. Let's go to Rome and the St. Peter Square. Let's play around a bit and put in the Schwarze Sonne. Maybe we can detect some other shapes in it. The British flag. Top view on the blue pyramid and red pyramid. But what do you think of this one? The swastika. Let's analyze the word Vatican. The Va is the wave, the VW, the snake energy. So you have the Schwarze Sonne, the SS. Now let's say the SS energy wants to capture the Va energy. Exactly. Take a look at the Vatican keys. 3 major points of this movement is London, Rome and Jerusalem. Well, this reminds me of an older video about terraforming our crater. You had 3 cities, Rome, Jerusalem and Babylon. With in the center the Benben stone. Babylon Jerusalem, Rome. We have Jerusalem and Rome, but we have no Babylon. Except maybe if we have a Baby London. And Baby might stand for Ben. You have the Tower of Babel and you have the Tower of London. The phrase Tower of Babel does not appear in the Bible. It is always the city and the tower, or just the city. The city and the tower. What a coincidence. The Holy Ben Stone. Some people say that the Bible is coded. It is a script. Well, maybe the Bible is not talking about the past, but about the future. In Rome you have the snake and the dagger. But let's go to London. Is this a snake head? Tapping into a pap. One of my viewers said, well, take a look at the London Eye. Put Big Ben in the center of the eye. And put in the Vatican ellipse. The energy is going through the London Eye and through Westminster Parliament, home of the Ben Stone, energy source of this system. Westminster Parliament, the Ben Stone, two towers, an energy field going through them. These are probably the real twin towers, Joachim and Boaz. From there the line is going back to Rome, crossing another oval. Take a look again at the Vatican keys. The upper part, the cross and the crown. The cross referring to the bloodline of Jesus. Q. And when you look through the London Eye, what do you see? You see the real eye. I see. So we had Rome, London, but what about Jerusalem? Well, the first building that comes to mind is the Octagon, the Dome of the Rock. Looks like Sirius B to me. Why would these people live on infertile ground if it wasn't to protect their system? Their sacred buildings. That gives you 3 power blocks. The British Royals and their American army, the papacy, and the Zionists. These people are the untouchables, always getting away with the most horrific crimes. Let's take a look at another country in the 8th form, Switzerland. You have the Va, the organic wave, taken over by the Schwarze Sonne, SS. That gives you the word Svas. Sean Ross, godfather of conspiracies, calls it home of the Pharaoh. Also home of CERN. Also located on the path of the Schwarze Sonne. People will mail me, it's the 666. Well, I see 5 6s. I think it has something to do with the 5 rings. The pentagram, our crater. And 1 ring to rule them all. Take a look at another country, Belgium and Brussels. Home of the Schwarze Sonne oligarchy. On the other side of Belgium you have France and Paris. Another important place for the SS oligarchy, Strasbourg, also lying on the path. A lot of ellipses there. Crater Earth, Tower of Babel. There are even 3 parliament buildings: Brussels, Strasbourg and Luxembourg. Big question, of course, would be, why are they putting these politically interesting buildings on this path? Let's recapitulate. What do we have? We have a dome, an obelisk, 2 towers and a stone. So how would this system work, and what would be the purpose? Thinking about this, I did some investigations about the St. Peter's Square. Apparently, there is an alignment with summer solstice and winter solstice. Well, maybe it is just a solar time clock. But then I started thinking, the Dome of the Rock. The Dome of the Rock. The Dome of the Rock. Remember this video? Let's say you want to project the universe. What would you need? First of all, a laser gun. Secondly, an information holder. Let's say the information holder has 12 images. These images have to be projected on the firmament. What if the Schwarze Sonne was the information holder of the universe? So what would you need? 1 Benben stone and 10 obelisks. That's 11, of course, but you are passing twice in Rome. Now the information carrier, the Schwarze Sonne, can make an 8 form. But why is it making an 8 form? Let's say you want to beam the bigger Earth on a screen. No problem. But what if you are on an Earth making an 8 form? Big problem. In order to make a full projection, you have to move in an 8 form yourself. Take a look at the moon. Going down, going up. But the obelisk is making the exact opposite movement. When the moon is going up, the obelisk is going down. So this system will make the exact same movement as the Earth, but in the opposite direction. Do everything in reverse.